Hi, this is Willem, guitar tech of Marcus Siepen and Barend Courbois of Blind Guardian. We're on the Beyond the Red Mirror tour here in the Grove in Anaheim. Well, let's start at the sources, the guitars. We have a bunch of Gibson Les Paul Customs. Black one and a white one, both from '97. They're loaded with EMG 60s and EMG 81s. And we use them wireless with Sennheiser wireless systems to go to the rack, which I show you later. We have the white one as well. It's pretty gold hardware. And we have an 2014 7-string with us for a couple of songs of the last album. They use it. All guitars are tuned a half step down. They're Richter straps with the custom Blind Guardian logo in it. And they have the whole belt pack situation on there as well, which keeps everything in one piece, which is important on tour because, you know, we got to deal with this stuff for a full month or two in this case. We use Diodario New York XL strings for those. Great branding. And well, we have a rental acoustic, which you know, I told you about. It's
It's rental.
it's rental.
It's a rental.
We always say, don't be gentle. It's a rental. But so from the wireless system, it comes in here to our receivers. The receivers are going to the Morley quad box. It's like an AB box. I can choose 2 inputs and send it to 2 different outputs. So I have the 2 outputs run to my Fractal Audio XFX2 XLs. And we profiled the Mesa Boogie Mark IV heads since Marcus is a long time Mesa Boogie endorsee. And we obviously like the sound of it. Else we wouldn't use it, I would say. For the rest, there's some secret isolator stuff in there, which it's secret, so I can't tell you anything about it. I can just show you. And that's pretty much it for the live setup. We have our pedalboard out there, which is a MIDI pedalboard. They have it's the Fractal Audio pedalboard. The 101 it's called, I think. Right? It's the 101? MFC 101, yeah. We pretty much programmed it in like, we have the main setting and a 7-string setting. Obviously we have a few songs that have like a few different sounds in them programmed. And then basically we use only the bottom row for clean crunch, lead, solo, and rhythm. So when we hit the 7-string, a few things change around. There's our 7-string setting. It's the same amp still, it just has a little different tone things going on. And he has easy access to effects if he would want to. We have the expression pedal next to it, which we don't really use in this current set that we play. And we got some cool, which is actually cool. We got the magnet labels. They're from Stump Labels, custom made for him. It's pretty cool, yeah. So it makes it a little bit easier. You don't have to mess around with tape and writing and
What's the pedal
whatnot.
board that you're using?
It's a pedal train, I think. Yeah, it's a large pedal train, which is, I guess, standard. Yeah. We do use the Jumbo Jazz Picks Customs. They're Dunlops and they are really thick.
Oh wow.
This is the 2 millimeters right there. He likes to hit it hard-ish. This little machine, we're not really using it because we started using it during this tour in South America, and after a few shows we figured out that it was more like a studio tool maybe. So we switched back to the radial J48 Di for acoustic guitars. This is little bass world. We got a Sandberg bass with precision pickups, and we got the Stingray pickup in here as well. We use it passive to avoid, yet again, defects and stuff, and empty batteries and whatnot. We run this one on cable, and it goes straight into a tuner here. It goes into an EBS multi-compressor, and then it goes into a radial DI, and from there we split it to the valve drive DI. So there's 2 signals going to front of house, which they and monitors, which they mix into good ear sound and good front of house sound as well. Pick wise, he uses the Dunlop 3 1.5s. This one is an old one. And that's that on Bass World really.
Hi, I'm Hans, guitar tech for André Olbrich and keyboard tech for Michael Schuren, Blind Guardian. We're on the Beyond the Red Mirror tour. Current stop today is Anaheim, the Grove, in the state of California. Let's do a walk around. André uses fully customized LA shop Ibanez guitars. They actually scanned one of his favorite guitars back home. He sent this guitar and they made this out of it. Custom inlays, as you can see. Everything on this guitar is custom. I've actually got trouble finding spare parts for it when I do run into a problem.
Nice.
And as on stage right, as on stage left, we do use Sennheiser belt packs, but I'm using the Roadie Special, the sweatband, to cover it up with some gaffer tape. It'll never go anywhere. We've got an exact copy of that guitar, but without the white trim. It's also same 3D copy. And a stock 7-string Prestige model with some dust on it. We use these guitars for 2 shows, for 2 songs during the show, so they don't see a lot of action. I should clean them better though. And same for André, an acoustic guitar. This is a rental, happens to be a Fender. Back home we use Martins and Ovations. So let's go to the other side of the signal. André uses Kemper amps. We use a main and a spare unit. They're fully redundant. I've got signal coming to both simultaneously. We're using the 2 wireless, 1 per guitar. In the back I've got a custom switching system built by stripping an AB box and building it into a 19-inch strip. And that makes it go to from both wirelesses to both systems without any other switching, just the 1 button press. Then downstage he's got a Crybaby 535Q. That's the one he loves. They do tend to break on him after a few years, but as long as we find new ones, we're safe. This one we bought just over a month ago after his main Crybaby before decided to throw a hissy fit, and that was it. As for switching, we use one of his old Z9 angle pedal boards. He uses this back at home if he were to use his amps instead of the campers. He's profiled his favorite amp, the Angle Special Edition 670 EL34.
It's my favorite.
And
angle.
this is the pedal board that came with it. All the wiring is still from that setup, but we just transported it to the camper. So for him, feeling wise, he's still playing his Angle. He just doesn't carry it around anymore. And there's no tubes blowing anymore. That's it as far as his setup goes, I believe. For the acoustic, it's just a DI and a Morley AB box in between, so I can mute him. And that's pretty much it. Now on to keyboards. As you can see, old style. It's been, I don't know how old it is exactly, maybe 20 years. Yeah, this is one of the original motifs.
Yeah.
Funny tour story, we had a sustained pedal bought for this keyboard to use on tour. We had a few days off between the South American and the North American tour. He went to Cuba. He happened to play with a local band, just walked up on stage, started playing, used this sustained pedal. It is still there in Cuba.
My name is Olli. I'm from Berlin in Germany, and I'm working for Blind Guardian now 13 years. And this is my 9th US North American tour. So about the drums, so this is a rental drum kit from the Backline company. So we are using Tama drums. We have a Tama Star Classic kit with 2 kick drums, 22 by 18, 4 rack toms, 8, 10, 12, 14, 2 floor toms, 16 and 18, and a Tama maple snare drum. So we are using minor cymbals. That's MB20, most of them. One is a MB10. Hardware is Tama, kick drum pedals, hi-hat, it's Tama, that's it. Nothing special.
Yeah.
Electronic, we have a headphone amp. So we're using a Shure system, wire system normally, but it's broken. So we have that spare one is a Behringer 4-channel headphone amp. There's nothing to say about the computer. This is some click tracks, count-offs and whatever for the drummer. That's it. That's it.
Very simple.
Very easy, very simple. Normally in Europe we are using a big rack system for all the drums. It's easier to set up and to make sure that all the positions are right. But here we make it easier on tour here.
Yeah.
It's impossible to get all the rack tubes and all the clamps what we need here to rent in US. So that the plan was we do it with stands and.
Does he usually play Tama in Europe
Yeah,
as well?
yeah. We have an endorsement with Tama. It's worldwide. And in Europe we are using a Bubinger set. But I'm fine with every Tama drum, so sounds good. It's easy to handle, easy to tune. Hardware is it's working always on tour. Nothing gets broken. It's easy handling, so I prefer Tama drums. So I'm in every band I work, they play Tama drums. I was working for Rammstein, playing Tama drums. For In Flames, Tama drums.
Yeah.
I can handle also other drums, but I prefer Tama.
Great.
It's
What
good
about
stuff.
the head?
The heads, it's from Ibanez. That's on Tom's, the AC2 heads, the snare drum. We have a new drum head, what we use on that tour. It's let me see. That's an EC1 reverse dot top head. And the rest is EC2 tom heads. And we are using sticks from I think the firm Ice Sticks. It's from Germany. It's a small company, and it's with a branded Blind Guardian. He's using the high microphones. I like that. It's very good sound, also in in-ear. This is new on that tour. We're using before, I think, the Audix microphones, and now we are using the high microphones on the toms. The snare drum is an Audix, and I think for the kick drums are Audix. We have also inside Sennheiser microphones. We are only using that for monitors inside, and outside micros for the PA. We don't using. There's no wedges for Blind Guardian, no side fills. It's only in ear. We have all custom-made headphones. There are different systems. I have different headphones from different productions. So this is, I'm using at the moment Jerry Harvey, but I don't know which one it is. So it works, that's it. And I have a couple of more headphones from Ultimate Ears. I think the drummer, he's using Ultimate Ears. And I think the whole band using Ultimate Ears. So for our backline guys, we're using different systems. So this is standard. It's not a expensive one, but it works. So I hear everything. So I have to control the computer and all the clicks and the drums. And
So you hear everything that he hears?
Yes. You have definitely the same in-ear sound from monitor desk. Yeah.
That's great. Are you sitting back here the whole show?
Yeah, sitting back there the whole show, and I start songs, stop songs, and load a new song. And when the singer is, I hear what he's saying, and then I start it. So normally we have a remote control via MIDI, but we don't use it on this tour. We left it at home. And so, and I know every song now after 13 years, every note.
Yeah.
So I know what's happened, and I just start the songs. And something that's happened that's wrong on stage, then have to stop it, like emergency stop. But it never happens. So the band plays so tight, like on a CD every evening. That's good. Great job, great guys. What can I say about the guys? They're very normal persons, no rock stars at all. Very nice. It's like a big family on tour, and I enjoyed it very much. This is my favorite band, or my priority band going on tour. But I also work for many other bands international. So.
Hey, my name is Antti. I'm working for Nightwish.